Okay, today I'm gonna read to you what everybody said on Facebook. Let me get my glasses. Martha Granados says, what? That's a see. Where's that? Where's that controller? Where are you? Yeah, I am right here. Okay. Crystal Hoffman says, I had iced coffee and potatoes and eggs with ketchup. It's going, it's going to be an awesome day. Just awesome. Victoria Villarreal Montemayor says, oh, these good these good morning texts I'm getting made my day. And also Victoria, the same girl, Victoria, says, good morning everybody. Good morning. Well, see, here's what the WWE Network says. So recently I posted that TNA wrestlers wrestle multiple matches at a live event in Missouri, because certain superstars didn't have a license to wrestle in the state. How is Daniel? And they asked this question: how is WWE having Daniel Bryan run the gauntlet? Here's another one from the WWE Network. Mark Henry starts to get beat down by the Shield until the Usos come out for the save. That's why they cheat to win. And that's about it. But I tell you this. I have to also talk to you today about when I was growing up, going to school. Now, the first school I went to was Whittier Elementary. From first grade to 5th grade. And the second school that I went to was Holland Middle School, and that was when I was a teenager. And like I said on my last video, they didn't care what you bring. Chains, chairs, whips, and anything else. So anyway, I stayed there for a while. And then the third school I went to was Fur High School. That was when I was a senior. Now, I used to take all, and when I was in Fur High School, I used to take all these, I used to take all these classes, like math, biology, science, reading. And I used to have, when I was there, I used to go from first period to seventh period. So I went through class after class after class after class. Now the math class was a little easy for me, but the plus, the minus was easy for me. But the timetables and the division, that was too hard. And then the fourth school I went to was Barbara Jordan High School. And that's the same school that I first met John at. I introduced him to me, I introduced him to me, I introduced him to me, and he introduced me to him. And I was there for a little while until Miss Ferris, when I was in the science class, Miss Ferris, she was like, I got in trouble. Why? I didn't know. So she sent me to this special room, and she was gonna pop me on the, until she got to change her heart, and she said, okay, go to your seat, I believe you. And then when I was in Miss Dawson's class, that was science. That was her science class. And when Miss Dawes was in her science class, or was teaching the science class rather, I was chewing gum, so I was popping gum like crazy. And here comes Miss Dawes. She was like, "Who's chewing that gum?" And I said, "Me." He said, "Well, stick out your hand." So I stood like a fool. I stuck out my hand, and she popped me on the head like 5 times. 5 times now. And then that, oh shit. Oh, excuse me for a minute. Let me get this phone. See who's on this phone. Yeah. No, she's at work, but I tell you what, you got her cell phone number? All right. Mm-hmm. Okay. Sorry about that. The phone was ringing. But anyway, like I was saying, she popped, Miss Dawes popped, like I was saying, and then Miss Shannon, the principal of Barbara Jordan, she called me into her office. I thought I was in trouble. I thought when a person calls another person into their office, it looks like it was trouble. But now she called me in the office so she can tell me that I've been transferred back to Fur. So I went back to Fur, finished high school over there, and I graduated at the same school. And then 3 people was taking pictures with the graduating class, and they was all standing. And I don't know if I still have this picture or not, but I tore it up. Why, I don't know. I should have kept it. So anyway, so there you have it. But I want to talk about, but change the subject here. I want to talk about what I saw on Facebook not too long ago. Hold on a minute. I'm sorry. Hold on. So anyway, I like to talk about, the second thing I like to talk about second thing I like to talk about is something that I saw on Facebook like 3 weeks ago, and which was all these TNA wrestlers like Crimson, Madison Rain, Devon, and some more I couldn't name. Oh wait a minute, Samoa Joe, and Doc from Aces and Eights. They all been released from TNA. Either they've been released or they got fired. So TNA wrestling obviously is going into bankruptcy. And when I say it goes into bankruptcy, that means they are having financial problems. And all the cutbacks and stuff like that. So I hope TNA doesn't go off the air pretty soon, or I hope they don't stop showing it, but if they do, I can't do nothing about it. John can't do nothing about it. No, Chris can't do nothing about it. Nobody can't do nothing about it. But anywho, now Friday is Friday night SmackDown. But tomorrow, like I said in my last video, I am going to the shoulder center for SmackDown, so I won't be going to the gym tomorrow. I might return next Thursday, but as far as tomorrow goes, I ain't gonna be there. So, here's what John wanted Chris to do. He wanted to give Chris $30 so he can go buy John a Alberto Del Rio t-shirt. So I talked to Chris, and he tells me, I told him, I said, if you want to get the shirt from him, you can, but if you got to get a shirt to where you got to stand in a long line, then don't worry about it, because if you stand in a long line, you're gonna be missing half the wrestling matches. So anyhow, I tell you what, I'm gonna tell you the first time I was listening to this song called Michael Jackson Heal the World. Now, when I went to the Chinese restaurant by my house and I first heard that song, I cried so hard and so long. I mean, I just didn't know what to do. But anyhow, and now John, this is directly to you. Now, like I said, when all these wrestlers have been fired, like Tara, Crimson, Devon, Samoa Joe, Matt Morgan, stuff, people like that. So, like I just said, if you want to, like I just said, if I'm gonna continue watching TNA wrestling, where if something happens to where they can't make no money, or they got budget cuts, or they continue to release or fire wrestlers, then I might as well not watch TNA no more. I might as well just watch WWE for WWE Raw, Main Event, and SmackDown. So, anyhow, and let me tell you this. The first time, let me change subjects here. The first time I found out, because one of Janie's sisters, she came to our house rather, and when she told me that Janie passed away, I was like, oh my God. And I was playing the game on the PS3, but when I found out that Janie passed away, I turned my PS3 off, and I was just depressed that she's gone. And I bet you right now, she is in heaven, up there, looking down on me, saying, "Hey, Jessica, what you doing?" And then I'll probably reply back to her, "Oh, I'm just watching TV." So anyway, when I went to the gym and told everybody this, like Jason, Nancy, Karen, Lucy, the teachers that teach at the gym, when I told them all that, they probably said, "Ooh, I'm sorry to hear that." So anyhow, like I said, and also I want to talk to you about people. I want to talk to you about these out-of-state phone numbers that keep calling my ass. Every time I have got an out-of-state phone number that keeps calling me, it makes me even more mad and more mad and more mad. Either that, or I just say to myself, "Oh, I ain't answering that." I remember last week, one time last week, these out-of-state phone numbers keep calling, one after another after another. until we gonna have you know what? Pretty soon, if this put it this way, if this happens again to where the out of state numbers keep calling one after another, I'm gonna block those numbers. See how they like that, you know. See how they like that. But anyhow, that's all I got to say for today. So I'm gonna make another video soon. So I'll see you next time. And just like the angry black man would say, good afternoon, or just like Steve Harvey would say, this is Joseph Dartes. Just like Steve Harvey would say on Family Feud, I'm Joseph Dartes. We'll see you next time, folks.